Yo, what up? What up, y'all? I'm sorry. I was trying to get one more piece of, I was trying to find one more receipt that I knew I damn had for my show this morning because I needed it, baby. Because this is going to be a show that's going to blow y'all damn wigs off. I hope y'all got y'all wigs glued all the way down this morning, baby, because this show this morning is going to be all of that. All right. Y'all going to clock all this damn tea this morning. Well, thank y'all for being here. I appreciate it, honey. Good morning. Happy Tuesday to you all. I see you. I see you all in the building, honey. Thank you all for being here. Let's get into our show. As you guys can see going across my screen, everything said in the video is alleged and is used for entertainment and fair use in all of the things. All right. If you guys ever need to reach me, there's my info there. Y'all can check me out in my description. There, my links are there as well. All right. Baby, let's get started. Let me get my other screen up, honey, so I can keep up with everything going on. Because, baby, oof. Damn, I almost didn't sleep good last night with all this damn stuff going on in these damn YouTube streets, child. Ooh, Lord. Baby, it's a melatonin type of night. But let's get into the show. Woo! All right, let me see what mods I got in here. We got mods. Don't see any mods. All right. Who can be my stand-in mod? Stand-in mod. Rose, you got me? Only need one. And Aries girl, if you want to help, you can. All right. Just until my to the homies come in this morning. Okay. All right, y'all see the crazies popping up in here, child, because we're gonna be talking about some stuff. And I know anytime I get to talk about certain topics, they gonna be coming by. I already know it. They're gonna be coming by trying to be trolling, but we gonna get this tea out today. I don't give a damn. All right. Yes. Thank you so much, Aries girl. I appreciate you. All right, for being my stand-in mom. I appreciate you. All right, so let's get into our show. All right, first topic, honey. Now we've been keeping up with the shenanigans of Bell Collective and what's going on. Not Bell Collective, but damn. Wake up, Rail. Damn. Married to Medicine, okay? Not Bell Collective. Married to Medicine's shenanigans with Sweet Tea and Quad. They are going back and forth, child. Lord, I want them to figure this out. But let's get into this. I have a clip, honey, where Sweet Tea is talking about the things with Quad, saying Quad trying to be back with Dr. G. I don't know, but let's get into what she had to say with sharing. Let's get into it. How y'all doing? I see everybody else coming in. Good morning. Please don't forget to hit the like button. All right. Good morning. All right, let's get into what she had to say. It says Sweet Tea says that the former cast member, Anila, you guys remember Anila, told her that Quad was talking about possibly getting back with Dr. G. It says the Sweet Tea says that Quad may miss the stability that every woman wants a provider. Now, y'all know that Sweet Tea's been saying that Quad's been having some cash flow problems and that she was used by Dr. Heavenly to come back on the show to give Quad a storyline so that she can continue to receive a check. All right, so now she's saying that she's told by other cast members that Quad was talking about possibly going back to Dr. G because her money was funny and Dr. G has some, financial stability. So let's go ahead and get into what she had to say.
That's what I want her to do. I do genuinely want her to be happy because I felt like she was stuck on our relationship. Like, I think that she felt some type of way. And it's okay to still feel some type of way about someone. Like I said, I had felt some type of way about my ex. But I didn't do anything that didn't match up with my feelings. I didn't go and contact my ex and let's hang out.
Oh, so you're saying what she was doing still had nothing to do with the show?
Right.
Okay, because I was about to say, do you think the show made her feel that she wanted him and she didn't?
I don't know. I mean, I did hear something from Anila, and Anila said that after their season that wrapped up last season that she was on in season 9, that they met up for lunch, and she said that, she was talking about possibly getting back with him or something like that. Now, I don't think that he was in that space, but I think what Anila told me is that she said that I can get him back if I wanted to. And not only that, Heavenly has uttered stuff like that. So I think that it could be some hurt there, and maybe she felt like that she could do it, and he's Gregory, he's successful. I think that she may miss the stability, and that's just the truth. I think she does. Every woman wants a provider, and it's hard out here for us. Like, it's hard out here for us Black women to get out there and do it on our own. And maybe she's gotten a taste of that, and that it ain't easy. I mean, there's downfall. There's a lot of pros and cons from being single and also being in a marriage, you know. So maybe she missed that, the stability of it. And it's always great to have a partner that's there to support you.
She's in love, and from what it sounds like, she has found a provider.
Yeah.
And Heavenly said you can Google it, so.
You know what? I got a lot of receipts, a lot of ammo, but it's too early to release. Let's just see how things play. Let's see how things play, because I don't want to put anything out too early. Now, depending on how you move, you better be quiet, you better hush, you better lay low. Don't do too much. Don't freeze, because I got too much, girl, on you. Ooh. And I don't want to do that. I don't want to mess your stuff up. I don't want to mess your stuff up. And I want you to keep your storyline. I want you to be happy.
The initial thing was to keep a check.
Yes. Keep your check. I don't want to embarrass nobody. That's not what I'm about. You better leave me alone. You better go on. you better lay low.
The belt, child.
That's what I want her to do. I do genuinely want her to be happy, because I felt like she was stuck on our
child. It sounds like some mudslinging and some threats going on here. They better figure it out now. I don't want to be seeing nobody out here doing no fighting and carrying on. I don't think Quad wants to go back to Dr. G. When you with somebody and you kind of by yourself for a while, and this was probably before she met her boyfriend, obviously, talking about Quad. Maybe she was thinking about, the pros and cons of the things that she and Dr. G went through. And maybe she thought about, hey, maybe it wasn't all that bad. I'm out here on my own. And, like they were saying, she may have been having some financial difficulties with trying to pay for her house and being on her own. It can be scary if you're with somebody for a long time and you have that second income and that security and that, you feel secure in a way of having that other person knowing they got your back financially, to going and being by yourself, knowing that if you fall, you're falling by yourself. So maybe she did entertain the thought of, maybe going back and trying to work things out. But do I think that she would have gone back? I don't know. I can't speak on that. But do I feel like people should just be out here just dropping stuff like that? Unless Quad is talking greasy about her, then drop your shit. But I don't think you should. And I respect how she said it. Like, leave me alone or I'm going to do that. That's when you do that shit. But just dropping stuff and trying to embarrass people, no, don't do that shit. But I hope they figure this out, because bottom line, y'all got to be on the same show. You agreed to come on the show, Sweet Tea, in order to, I guess, give Quad a storyline and to have one yourself. So you get a check and you provided a way for her to get a check as well, if that's how it turned out. But bottom line is, I wouldn't even be giving her no energy. You couldn't pay me to be sitting in no fucking interview talking about my husband's ex-girl. Hell, fuck no. I wouldn't be talking about her, giving her no clout, no steam, nothing. Baby, you would be dead to me. I promise. I wouldn't be speaking on the shit. So I done did my part by saying okay of allowing you to be back on the show for a storyline. But what I ain't going to be doing is sitting in interviews steady, because every time you mention Quad name, you making her relevant. You making her relevant. You making her more relevant. That's how it be, whether it's positive or negative. You still speaking her name, so you keeping her name in the airways and in people's ears. So that's how it is, whether it's good energy or bad. And people have to realize that whether somebody's speaking on you negative or positive, sometimes it can be a good thing. That's how you got to look at it sometimes. Sometimes it can be a good thing. If you're speaking on somebody, whether it's positive or negative, it could be a great thing for them, because you're kind of keeping them in the algorithm a little bit, or in the faces of people when people try to forget this person, which you constantly doing interviews. They're like, oh yeah, I almost forgot about her, but here you go talking about her. But hopefully, like I said, they figure this shit out. I'm so tired of hearing about this back and forth between them. Lord, Dr. G must have had a schlong of gold for them to be still fighting over him. My God. All right, let's move on, child. Another person who is fighting out here is Miss Netta, honey. Miss Netta is fighting for the people to come back and support her, because TikTok has banned her ass, her and Charles' ass, from up over there, and she ain't getting that TikTok money no more. So she begging the people, honey, to up and follow her and Charles, okay? So she is begging the people. She's scrambling and begging the people, begging the fans to follow her and Charles. And she's asking that the promoters be booking her. So she's begging for bookings. And child, she is... Child. She already said they're out here living large and they driving around in $3,000 cars. Baby, let's... I'm sorry, y'all. I wouldn't have told that, but let's go ahead and hear what she had to say, child. Well, he, she. Okay, I don't know, girl.
due to circumstances. But anyway, we're not going to mention that. But I did make another Instagram page. It's called Charles and Netta Official. That's the new Instagram page. If y'all got any bookings or want any promotions or anything, y'all can go there. Y'all can leave a message there, or y'all can also send me an email at Charles and Netta Official Charles and Netta Official at gmail.com. I'm sorry. I got so many of these emails, websites, and all that other stuff, and it's just not in my head right now. But anyway, if you guys are interested in booking us or promo or whatever, y'all can hit us up in our email, and we'll have somebody to reply to you as soon as possible. But that was the two issues that I wanted to talk about today. Okay. Due to circumstances.
Due to you being canceled on tip of the talk, girl, ain't nobody checking for y'all. Y'all are not famous no more. People are tired of y'all. Your 5 minutes of fame has run out. Like, please leave us alone, Netta. We don't give a fuck no more. I promise you we don't. And I think I speak for everyone in America, in the surrounding countries, and people over the waters that ain't never heard of your ass. We are sick of you, okay? I'm speaking for everybody. Everybody in my chat, I'm speaking for all of y'all. What up, Snatch by Diego? But yeah, we're speaking for everybody. We're sick of you. Go away. Go away. I mean, I thought that you would have got the hint after Tia Kemp read your ass down for filth. And I'm talking about all the way for filth, baby. Never go away. Shit. I ain't never seen somebody who is just want to stay in your face. Like, God. What do y'all have to talk about? You annoying as hell. You and Charles. Charles is annoying with his slow ass. Out here punching sheds. Done broke his hand off for what? Likes and clicks and views. Girl, good. Right here. Let me wave you away. Goodbye, girl. Goodbye. Ugh. I'm sorry, y'all. Give me a moment. All right, we're back. Jesus. This child sends me. All right, let's get into Byshere Gray with his thieving ass. Let's get into him. All right, so Byshere Gray from the show Empire, okay? He's been called out by a promoter because he was supposed to make an appearance, all right, at this place, and they paid him. He asked for a deposit up front in order to show up, but he took the deposit and he became a no-show, and he blocked the promoter when they tried to call him numerous times and ask him where the hell he was, why he didn't show up to this damn event, or event as Tisha calls it. Now it says that no call, no show, Byshere Gray gets put on blast for failing to appear at an event after receiving a deposit. Says that he blocked the promoter and didn't come to Detroit. So obviously it was in Detroit when he was supposed to show up. His ass didn't show up. So the promoter, who is DJ Tone Smith, calls him out and says that JayZ the Greatest, which is known as Byshere Gray, that's what he goes by, blocked the promoter after receiving his deposit. It says that the party had been promoted for 3 weeks. Said that people had even drove from other states to catch his appearance. Says everyone who paid for advance tickets got their refund. Says that this is unfortunate, and I hope people who want to book him are careful. Meaning that, hey, he out here just taking money and ain't showing it. That cannot be good, because then you're messing yourself up. We don't really see you on TV anymore. People really aren't giving you a chance in Hollywood like that anymore. So if you're trying to rebuild yourself to where people will fool with you again, where you can earn a bag on the side since Hollywood ain't fucking with you right now, the last thing you want to do is be out here taking people's money like that, asking people to pay you deposits up front, and then you take the money and then don't show up to the appearance, because all they're gonna do is put you on blast like this man did, and then people are gonna be like, you know what, I don't know if I want to fool with him, because this nigga is known for taking people money and not showing up. So then you put your own foot up your ass and not be able to be out here working and earning a bag, because you was already looking like your ass was on crack. I'm just gonna be 100. Okay, you was already running around out here looking real rough, and you were looking like you was on crack and all strung out. So now you looking like you done cleaned yourself up. You've been getting a little appearance money and all this other stuff, to be showing up at places. You should be happy that people want to even see you, because ain't nobody thought about you since Empire, to be honest with you. Nobody really thought about you since Empire. So the fact that you're getting money for appearances and that people are still kind of, low-key checking for you a little bit, they high-key not going to give a fuck if you keep doing this. I'm gonna say it again. People are right now low-key checking for you, but pretty soon, if you keep doing this bullshit, people are gonna high-key stop fucking with you. And that's gonna make a nigga go hungry. So you might want to figure that out before you really get canceled out here. Since you already been blackballed in Hollywood, ain't nobody really fooling with you. All right, you and Justice Smollett, Justy aka Lyett, you and him on the same damn list. Ain't nobody fucking with y'all. No, and I'm talking about nobody buddy. Okay, nobody buddy. Moving on. Damn it. I'm so sick of him. All right, so congratulations and a happy anniversary goes out to Love and Marriage Huntsville own Sunni and Moses. Okay, now they just had a recent anniversary. I think it was yesterday. Their wedding anniversary, their 1 year wedding anniversary came up yesterday, child. And Sunni did share a video of them at their wedding. Let's go ahead and look at that, where Moses did his vows off the top of the dome, child. He didn't write nothing down. He just spoke from the heart, honey. And Sunni was real mushy and she was like, I was like, okay, cute dress. All right, Moses, he was just dressed, you know, regular schmegular, you know, like he was about to go to his corporate job. And it was all right. But it was all in the name of love. So they're sharing their moment, and we're gonna look at it. All right, so shout out to them and happy anniversary, happy 1 year anniversary to Sunni and Moses. Here we go.
Speak from the mouth. I'm gonna do what I do. There's no way word coming out my mouth is true.
Okay. Come on now.
I love you since the first day I saw you. I met you. Tonight, I dream of a woman like that. I know what I want. You what I want. I can't say it be all good. I can't say it be all bad. But when it gets tough, you got a tough one to ride with you. I'm built like that. You know. Just want you to know I appreciate everything you do. Put a smile on my face. And I say I put a smile on yours. Just know I'm gonna keep a smile on yours for the rest of your life.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's what I'm talking about.
Just want to let you know I'm gonna cherish you forever, treat you like a precious diamond. Hold you with courage. And there's no God got it. I pray for him every day. So I found you.
Hallelujah.
With that being said, I love you.
I'm gonna check on Destiny. Oh, hold on. Moment of silence for Destiny, Lord. Hold on, Lord. Numb your horror and your cure. This is for you, Destiny. If you're watching my show, Destiny, this is for you. Numb your horror and your cure. She home in the fetal position as we speak, y'all. Laid across her bed in the fetal position. Maybe she's in the storage unit. Yeah, maybe she's in the storage unit. I think she's in the storage unit, the one with no windows girl over there that she calls the Madonna warehouse girl. I think she's over there in the fetal position, held up in the corner, girl, crying after she watching my show after this shit. After he said that you the only one I want. And that girl, and this was from the heart. Now, he don't know her just, a very short time. So he came up with all of this and said that he loved her for the rest of his life. Destiny, I don't think he ever told you that. I ain't trying to be messy or nothing, but I'm just saying. But yeah, I love it. I love it, child. Black love. Shout out to them, Sunni and Moses. All right. He will be home soon, so she will be rekindled with her husband and whatnot. All right, so I'm pulling for him, child. I ain't got nothing negative to say because I like Sunni. That's the homie. So shout out to her, and I hope they last forever, child. All right, he chose who he chose, and people can say what the fuck they want to say, but people do what they want to do, and they love who they want to love. Destiny, you had 15 fucking years to get on your shit, and you did not. So somebody else got on it. So don't be mad. Don't be out here mad and still fucking bitter. It is what it is. He chose her. And it is what it is. And people say what they want. I don't give a damn. And moving on. Period. So shout out to them, honey. 1 year anniversary. They made 1 year anniversary. I love it. Moving on. Some congratulations are in order. Y'all about to gag, baby. And your wig is about to slide all the way off your head with this news. Ooh, child. Breaking news. Y'all ready for this? Dun, 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 dun. Y'all gonna be like, oh, shit now. Congratulations goes out to Quad and her new man. They are expecting, Lord. Right here on the Caramel Rail Show, you heard it. Now, y'all heard her on the show saying that she was doing IVF. Y'all heard Quad say she was doing IVF. And the IVF done took hold, Lord, because she is expecting her first child with her new boyfriend. So congratulations. I don't hear nobody else clapping. I don't hear nobody else clapping. Woo! Lord, this is getting ready to make things just complicated, Lord. Now, I just showed y'all the video yesterday where Sweet Tea and Dr. G was having a conversation, and he said he's giving her 2 more years. He got 2 more years in him, 2 more good years in him to try again. Now, imagine the bullshit that's about to go down to find out, for Sweet Tea to find out that Quad went out here and got fucking pregnant before her. This shit is about to hit the fucking fan. Jesus help me. Somebody said, no, I don't care for Quad. I mean, a congratulations is a congratulations. I don't like Quad ass either, but she's bringing a child into the world. So I'm going to give her congratulations on that. I mean, shit, I can't hate on that. I'm a mother. So being a mother is a blessing. Quad, she decided now that she wants to have a child. This is who she chose, and she is expecting, as you guys can see here. No tea. No. I mean, no cap. So as you guys can see, says that she got it. Says she got it. Congratulations are in order for Miss Quad, honey. She is allegedly expecting a baby with her new boo. All right. This is her boyfriend, her new young boyfriend. Now, she said on the show, her biological clock is ticking. She's getting up there. She wants to go ahead and start having a child. So they showed her going to the doctor. The doctor said, hey, you can go ahead and start trying now. Get your IVF up and going. So they started IVF treatments, and now they've announced they are pregnant. Said the Quad Webb revealed she's pregnant with her new man, and says, I'm extremely happy. So there you go. Heard it right here on my show. I ain't heard nobody else talk about it yet. So I guess this is exclusive on my channel, girl. But anywho and anyway, what y'all think about it? It said Dr. G. Oh, I gotta look at the comments, right? I can't pass this by. I can't. Let me go to the comments right quick, child. We gotta see some comments on this tea. Jesus, we gotta see some. We gotta see something. What do y'all think? Quad is gonna be a great mom? I think Dr. G may feel away because all this time he wanted to have a baby with Quad, and she did not want to. She wanted them damn dogs, and for her to move on with somebody else, and then to be pregnant like that with old boy, because they only been dating barely, not even, I don't think it's been a year that they've been together. And for her to go ahead on and be married like that, I'm just like, oh, child. Oh, yeah, Funky Dineva, because he do hang with them, so it would make sense. So shout out to Funky if he already announced it, but I mean, on my show it's exclusive. So Funky let it slip out because Quad is his friend, and that he does know her like that and hang in no circle. So of course he would have it first before he hit the blogs, I'm sure. But somebody said, I don't care, I don't like Quad. Y'all are a mess. This person said they don't fool with and or like Quad. Tyra says she don't care, she don't give a hot damn. I feel you, Tyra. All right, this next person says, so this is why T really mad. I don't know, child. She about to probably do another fucking interview now behind this shit. I really see it coming now. I think Dr. G gonna feel a way about this shit if he hasn't already. I'm pretty sure they know because it's already hit the blog. So I'm pretty sure that he gonna feel a fucking way finding out that Quad ass is expecting when he been asking her ass all these years to have a fucking child. This is gonna be. Oh, I just know behind the scenes, this shit is about to be toxic as fuck. I just see it. Says it just like men, some women not marriage material. I agree with that. All right. I see the hand claps go off. Yeah, that is her boyfriend, honey. They not married. That's her boyfriend. She just started dating him. They just became official on social media where she's let everybody know this is her man and whatnot. So, you know, yes, child. Somebody said, yes, Quad. Congratulations. Hand claps. Somebody said, so Funky didn't even spilled it. Okay, he would. I mean, it makes sense. He would. But I hadn't seen anybody else talk about it yet. So Funky Dineva, of course, would, because like I said, he and Quad are close, and he do hang in the circles with Quad. So I'm sure she did put a bug in his ear and let him know. And Funky can't hold shit. I mean, he's a friend that you can't tell personal things to, because he gonna run to his channel and get the shit out there. And I don't even know if Quad wanted it to be told. Like, Funky be doing that. He be like, because I hang with them and they might be mad with me if I say this, but I'm going to say it anyway. I be like, I can't tell this nigga nothing. You can't be my friend and be on that. Like, sir, keep some things like private and let her make the announcement. You know, that's her business. So somebody said, congratulations, Quad. She'll be an amazing mother. It might change her a little bit. Okay. So when she wants to be such a damn mean girl. All right. I said the same thing about when we found out that what's the child Kenya Moore when she had a baby. I said that might, stop her from being a damn mean girl a little bit, but I don't know. She might need to have another one because they ain't worked with the first one. Anyway, congratulations to Quad, honey. Okay. Roddy said, yeah, that's fine. That he will. Okay. We'll take it. Says, I think she married too, but saving it for the show. Y'all think she married him? Do y'all think that? Y'all think they got married, maybe eloped or something like that, and then they're gonna probably have like a wedding later on? Child. Funky always spilling people tea though. He is. They said Dr. G is punching the air. I don't know, because he really want a child. So that's gonna be, oh Lord. I keep saying Sweet Tea should go, and I'm not trying to be insensitive. Somebody hit me in the comments yesterday and said they were kind of disappointed in me saying that I think that she should have a surrogate or have a surrogate or whatever. I feel like if she really wants to have a baby, like I said before, because her body is healing and she's kind of having some issues. I know most women want to carry their own baby, but if you can't, there are other options so that you can have a baby. Because like I said, you don't want to create issues to where you and your husband are arguing over something that, technology, child, is out here now. You can do anything now. It's women in their late 50s having babies. So, I mean, I want to see them be happy. I want to see people be happy. So if she wants to have a baby, even if you have a surrogate, that's not going to make you any less of a mother. I promise you it won't. And even if you have a surrogate for the first one and you want to try for the second one, just for the sake of pushing one out to have that experience, it's okay. It's okay. All right, can y'all hear me? Can everybody hear me? Please put a 1 in the chat if you can hear me. Please put a 1 if y'all can hear me. StreamYard is adding up. Put a 1. Y'all can hear me? Everybody can hear me? Something going on with StreamYard. I'm not sure. 1 minute we fine, the next. Okay, we back. We having issues with StreamYard. My bad. StreamYard bad, because it ain't me. All right, so I see the ones. Let's continue, all right? My bad. I hope we can get through this video, child, because child, StreamYard is acting a fool this morning. Lord have mercy, Jesus. Let's hurry up and get through this shit. All right, next topic, honey. Next topic. Y'all pray my strength in the Lord. Because I didn't know this was going to happen this morning with damn StreamYard. All right. All right, next topic is up, honey. All right, so as you guys know, honey, Mario's brother Luigi, honey, got caught yesterday for out here pow-powing the little doctor over there in New York for the little medical place. All right, the little United Healthcare CEO Brian Thompson, he unalived him. So as you guys know, they caught his ass. And let's get into that. So we're gonna do the update on this. As Luigi Manguan arrives at court in Pennsylvania and did not enter a plea in order to be held without bail. All right, let's get into Super Mario brother Luigi over here. All right, with his crazy ass. Hold up, what the fuck is going on with the sound? StreamYard, please get y'all shit together. This is so frustrating. Oh, Jesus.
Arriving at this courthouse there in Pennsylvania, in Hollidaysburg, Pennsylvania, taken in custody in Altoona. Let's just listen in here to this. All right, that was just Luigi Mangione as the strong person of interest in this case, taken into custody, led with his hands behind his back. And I do want to just take you back again to this, replay it a little bit of what we've seen from this case. That it is a very long search, days in the making, as New York City police continuing their to try to uncover evidence in this case. So again, this was what we were seeing just mere moments ago as police arrested the 26-year-old man on Monday in the Manhattan killing of United Healthcare CEO after they say a Pennsylvania McDonald's worker alerted authorities to a customer who had resembled the suspected gunman. The person of interest, identified police as Luigi Nicholas Mangione, had a gun believed to be the one used in Wednesday's attack on Brian Thompson, as well as writings expressing anger.
There you go, honey. Super Mario brother Luigi's ass is in the jail down there, y'all. All right, so as you guys can see, now he was ordered to be held with no bail and didn't enter any sort of a plea deal. Actually did not enter a plea deal during his appearance. All right, it says that he's facing one felony count for forgery, one felony count of carrying a firearm without a license, one misdemeanor count of tampering with records or identification, one misdemeanor count of possessing instruments of a crime, and one misdemeanor count of false identification to law enforcement. Where the unaliving come in at? We talking about forgery and all that shit. I mean, hello, he did pow somebody. Did we not charge him for that shit too? But anyway, child. So that's what our Super Mario brother Luigi's ass is going on with his ass up over here, okay? While he is out here unaliving people and jumping on the back of a damn bike and sprinting up out of there, and then took his ass down there to the McDonald's, honey, getting him a good old Big Mac, and then got his ass caught. Because the people down there done called the police and said, hold on, I told y'all yesterday he'd have pulled up to the damn window talking about he want a damn Big Mac meal and he want to supersize it. And they supersized their ass back there and called 911 on his ass, and they came and got him, all right, while he was waiting on them hot fries. But that's it, and that's all on him, honey. Moving on. From damn Luigi out here. Luigi, a name like Luigi, child. Don't commit no crimes, all right, please. Somebody said troll alert. Who said free Luigi? Are y'all serious? Who is this OBCD person? Is that a troll? Are you a troll? Said Mickey can't even get orders right. Okay, let's be nice now. Let's be nice. Because we don't want to 86 nobody in this bitch, all right? I don't want to 86 nobody. I don't want to 86 nobody now because y'all don't care. I'm the thuggish, ruggish bone with that 86 over here. All right? We don't want to 86 nobody. So y'all act right. Okay, let's move on, child. Let's move on because there's more. There's more. Hope you guys are enjoying the show thus far. Minus StreamYard and they bullshit. Oh, fucked up my video a little bit. I'm mad. But I'll get over it. Give me a second. I'm your all right, let me get that up out of me, child, because I'm ready to snap on StreamYard's ass this morning. All right, so Cardi B, honey, has decided, said no, he's a troll. He better act right, because y'all better let him know you come over here trolling. You liable to get cussed out, and I'm gonna fuck up your whole day. Let me get back to my main screen. Go ahead and let y'all know right the fuck now. What's the name? Let me go back up. Troll alert. OBCD, if you're a troll and you acting up, nah, I ain't above it. I know it's what time is it? 8:38 a.m. Bitch, I ain't above it now. I cuss you out of here now. Don't come here acting a fool. I'm gonna fuck up your whole day. You're gonna have to go get counseling. You're gonna have to take some Paxil and all that shit to get back right. If you come in here on that bullshit, all right? I promise you. Moving on. Nah, I don't want to have to say it no more. I take my belt off in the damn chat and it's going to be over. All right, so Cardi B, honey. Cardi B is spotted with a mystery man at the New York Knicks game, okay? So she is seen out, honey, with her new boo. And he looked better than that troll she was married to, okay? Yeah, he looked better than Offset, all right? With his little Cuban link chain on and whatnot, okay? He looked like he got a little coin about him and whatnot. So I like that. So she is appearing to be moving on. So she ain't trying to be going back to Offset's sorry cheating ass, looking like a damn gremlin out here with a chain on. I'm glad she's moving on. Yes, I am. So shout out to Cardi, honey. I ain't mad about it. No, don't stay. Girl, Offset who? Let his mama rapping ass go. Because he did not do you right. And you had all the fucking kids by him. And he out here with every side chick he can find. So yes, girl, level up on them hoes and find you a new man and go public with him. Yes, and sit on the front row at the fucking game and be booed up with your man. And take pictures and put them on the internet so Caramel can talk about this shit, okay? I ain't even mad at it. Saying free Luigi. I mean, let me go back to the screen. See, y'all doing a lot. Y'all doing a lot. All right. So shout out to Cardi. Let me close this out. So shout out to Cardi B for her level up and her new man. I ain't mad about it. What's this name though? Put his name out there since you already going Instagram official and whatnot with him, child. You want everybody to know you done moved on, and I'm happy for you. But put a name to it, child. Okay, he fine too. Let's go back up because somebody said somebody said I live in New York. Put me on the jury. I already have the verdict. Oh. Somebody said not guilty. Is that another troll? Because literally there are pictures of old boy powing. Okay now. All right now, y'all act right. Said Luigi. Yeah, he had a bright future. Dude would sound like he was very smart. They said he was a brainiac. He like computers and all that. But he took some time away from his laptop, tried to be out here committing crimes, and had a whole bunch of IDs on him, is from what I saw. But his ass don't look like he getting out in no time soon. He gonna be like Diddy up in the damn jail with no damn bail, and he's gonna sit his ass there. But that's what it is. That's all it is. But yeah, what I was gonna say was, you guys are free to speak freely in the chat. I do allow that here, but please don't be here trolling and saying shit that's like out of pocket. We don't allow that here. Okay, you will get blocked, and before you get blocked, you'll get cussed out. So you can be mad twice if you do that shit. All right. So over here, I don't mind. You can speak from the heart, speak how you feel, as long as it's not disrespectful, and don't be doing that back and forth with people. We don't do the back and forth in the chat. But yes, you can speak freely, but keep it respectful. Okay, because everybody, I respect everybody's opinion, I guess, as long as it does not go too far. And don't be up and trying me in my house, because you will get cussed out. I promise you. I promise. I don't care if it's Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. You're going to get cussed out. I don't give a damn. All right. Yes. Sing that song, honey, all them days of the week. Yes, you will get it. Moving on, though. All right. Yeah. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. I don't give a damn. Every day, holiday, leap year. I don't give a fuck. You will. Don't come over here on that. Promise. Pinky promise. All right. Moving on, though. Moving on. Diego said, dang, Karen, you cussing them out. Oh, yeah, baby. Every day. I don't give a damn. I told you Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Yes, honey. All them days. The ones I just said, yes, all them days. You will get them. You will. You get that work. This work right here. This work right here. You will get it. Okay. Now, I gave my life to the Lord, but I can give it back to him. But you're going to get cussed out today. I promise. Don't be on here that bullshit. All right. I have to give my life back to the Lord, because y'all be out here doing too much. All right, so let's moving on from Luigi, child, and Cardi, and let's get into some Love and Marriage Huntsville shenanigans. All right, because y'all know we've already talked about Martell out here spreading the booty brownies. Let's dive more into the brownies. Child, let's brownies. But anyway, let's get on recent clips, and then we're gonna get into some tea, and then we're gonna talk about some shenanigans that have been spilled. Great for Melody Cherie in this whole reveal about Martell and Tisha going on Messy Mondays, because that kind of helped Melody in her upcoming case. So I'm kind of happy. Things work for a reason. You feel me? Things are done for a reason. What better time for this shit to have happened? But I told y'all a long time ago that I felt like Martell was moist. Did I not say that shit? But everybody was like, yeah, I don't know, Cameron. I don't know. You might be reaching a little. You were reaching, Cameron. You were reaching. Bitch, no, I was not reaching. Why is everybody else now confirming what I said? What's up? What's up? Thank y'all for being here. Why is everybody else confirming what I said? I told y'all Martell was moist. I told y'all. I told you. Just his mannerisms, like, and it's fine. I don't have a problem with people being gay or bi, whatever. I got friends. I told y'all my best friend of over 20-something years is gay. The homie. Okay, that's my dog. I can sit on the phone with him for hours. My husband know him. We all laugh, kiki, like all of that. We cool like that. So don't nobody in my chat talking about Cameron, I got a problem with gay people. The fuck I don't. I have a lot of gay friends. So don't try me on that. All right. I'm cool with Scotty by Nature. I'm cool with who else? Chef Don Don. I'm cool with a lot of folk, child. Okay. All of them. Those are homies for me. So let's don't do that. But what I'm saying is, I have a problem with people who want to be in the closet and act like they one way and they're another way. And then you feel like you can fully disrespect women the way that you do, and nobody can check your ass on that. But then you be acting like you got some tea on somebody else in an effort to keep them from spilling your shit. Now, the problem I have with Tisha and Marceau and them is y'all sat on this information all of this time, but you didn't feel compelled to talk about it and or air his ass out until he was talking about your ass. Now, y'all sat up here and listened to him in these scenes say he was not with the with the shits and arrested for revenge P and DV in the 3rd degree and all this bullshit, harassing communications, when y'all already knew what the hell it was. Y'all knew why he was arrested. Y'all know the backlog of the bullshit before it even comes on TV because y'all run in the same circles. So for me, I felt like it was you're gonna expose me, I'm gonna expose you type of bullshit. Okay, I already knew some shit was coming after that scene. I already said Wanda was coming, and when she went live and revealed some shit, and not long after that, here come Messy Monday, where Tisha done sat her ass up over there. Okay, but Martell been playing in people's face all these damn seasons, acting like he got all these damn receipts on people, getting loud, jumping up, busting out the back of pants on people, like he just on that. But the nigga is soft as a sponge, a wet one. You soft as a wet sponge out here, Martell, and we see. I've been saying the shit, and I got some receipts on you too. Right over here on my channel. Bangs. Yes, we do. Let's get into this clip. Okay, let's get into this clip where he's talking to Destiny. Someone else who knows all about that. Destiny knows. Destiny absolutely knows that Martell allegedly is bi. I'm gonna say allegedly, okay? Because I wasn't in the room when he was bent over. I wasn't in there, but she might have been. I don't know. So let's get into her and these Sealy braids with this hook child. I ain't never seen no braid with a hook, but go off. I just caught that too. And I done saw this clip a few times. I missed that and I don't miss nothing. So let's get into Destiny and her one bundle braids with the one hook child. All right, let's get into this bullshit.
So listen, so how did it go on the girls trip? Melody being there, how did that go, considering you guys' relationship?
She kept saying, any woman that hangs out with my ex-husband's mistress doesn't have girl code and da-da-da-da-da. And I was like...
all this girl code, all this fake bull.
I was like, don't try to make it seem like I supported that situation because I got onto Martell about how I felt about it.
Yeah.
And I was riding with you. I said, but then I turned around and I watched you literally try to teach her how to respectfully cheat. Because you talking to her on the phone all times of the night. You texted her, telling her when to let her know when Martell pull up. And, and she lost it. She lost her mind.
And that's real. And that's real. It's almost like you wanted me to go out there and cheat so you can catch me, so you can have something to talk about.
At that point, I fell back. Like, what I'm gonna fight this battle for when you're not even fighting.
You're not. Yeah.
It is what it is. People can feel how they feel about it. But you know what's funny though?
What's that?
After that, she was so nice to me.
I honestly can't keep up with how many faces Melody has. I don't know if it's 2, 3, 4, 5, but 1 minute she's screaming and yelling, and the next she's being cordial, and she's still avoiding what the real issue is. And I'm really tired. I'm way over trying to figure it out.
So the real issue, Destiny, is that you knew about the revenge piece situation, and you sat on national television and said when it came out that allegedly, because we don't know this to be true, you absolutely know that is true. How do I know that? Because it's already been revealed that you guys, all of you guys have seen this situation, this video, this whatever it was with Martell. Tisha already revealed that he shared it to the boys. And I know if the boys saw it, the girls done got to talking because the boys talked to the girls and the girls have seen it. So everybody on this fucking cast have seen this revenge piece situation where Martell filmed Melody doing something that was a private moment between a husband and a wife. I wouldn't let you record me. I'm just saying, because you're going to see this shit in real time or you won't see it at all. You're not getting no camera to see this good work. I'm sorry. You're not seeing me jumping from the damn headboard and grabbing onto the ceiling fan. You can't see that. You're not going to see my legs behind the headboard. You're not going to see me catching a Charlie horse putting in my good work. You're not going to video that shit. I'm sorry. And don't be letting people do that. Because then that's the revenge mess that happens when you fall out. They take the damn video and do some snake bullshit like Martell did. Like, you a trash ass individual, Martell, for doing that shit. I just want you to know that. If you're watching my channel, Martell Lahore Holt. The V is silent. I know it's Lahore. Lahore Holt. Your ass, you some trash. You're a trash ass individual. I'm just saying it right now. All right, period. Let's continue.
What's been up with you? I haven't seen you in the gym lately.
He can't go to the fucking gym because he ain't pay his membership.
Well, I really haven't as much. You said I lost all this weight.
That's called not eating because there's no food at home. Carry on.
I've been running cardio, really. So which side?
Running from that warrant, perhaps.
That play out.
Yeah, I haven't seen Trish.
Why didn't mention her name?
She's my trainer.
Oh, my bad.
You
My bad. No, I forgot that y'all worked out together. I was like, damn, there's been so much about Trish pertaining to me, though.
What has it been?
I'm just saying, like, people been fishing, like, is it something deeper than her coming over to the crib and that's just it?
Well, that came up in St. Thomas at the table with everybody.
Well, that's one thing it seemed like she's going to do is keep it 100.
Well, at that point, I don't think I knew that she had came to your house. She said, yeah, I did, and I didn't tell them the truth. And I was just like...
Oh, she didn't tell them the truth?
She didn't tell me and Stormy the truth initially. But in St. Thomas, she said, I did.
Now, we all know men who are closeted like that. Now, I don't believe that Martell is fully GAY. I don't feel that because he does like to commingle with women. But a lot of times these men will use women as like a cover up for the bullshit that they really like to do. All right. Now, obviously, he liked women because he's got children. He's been married to a woman. So I feel like, and then he's still sleeping with women, obviously. So do I feel like he's all the way that allegedly, and everything that I'm saying is alleged? I feel like he liked both. I feel like he's bi, and I feel like he's been struggling with that for quite some time. I feel like that's why he will not go to counseling, because he doesn't want it to come out. He doesn't want to vocalize what's really going on with him. Hence the reason why he's been pushing it back, avoiding it, not doing it, being almost found, in contempt of court for not following court orders. They told him 1 of 2 of 3 times that he had better have it done or he'll be held in contempt. He refuses to do that because Martell does not want to take accountability for what he is and for what he's done. Now, I'm going to go on a limb and say, I feel like, and I've said it before, that something has happened to him as a child. Something's happened to him as a child. This came from somewhere, because from what Tisha was saying, he's been liking boys since high school. Now, Martell talked about his childhood. He kind of hinted on that. I kind of read between the lines when people talk, okay? Because sometimes people have a way of saying things without saying it. Martell grew up in a very unstable household with a mother who did not have a father in the home because his father was in jail, okay, for 20-something years for a crime. They never said what the crime was, but obviously it was something bad to be in prison, not jail, because there's a difference. Okay. He did not have a father figure, and all of the men that his mother dated, they never, tried to mentor him, never tried to do anything with him, or not do anything with him, but never tried to have a relationship of some sort with him. Martell said that his mom's boyfriends would come over and they would just hang out and do their thing. So maybe Marlene just had her men locked up in the room while her kids was running amok and doing what they were doing, and none of them poured into him or taught him how to be a man with his father not being around. And that's unfortunate, because when you choose someone, you're not just choosing for you. If you have children, you have to also have children in mind to say, hey, I'm choosing this man, but you also have to realize that I have children as well. So you can't just cater to me. I'm choosing you because I need a male figure in their life as well. So if you're dating them with just the idea of them coming over there and jumping up and down on you and then leaving, that's a little selfish, so to speak, because then you're only focused on them, and they're not getting, they're not being able to be incorporated into this relationship as well. So I feel like some things may have happened to Martell in the household, or maybe outside of the household. He could have been violated or something, to where he's dealing with that and he has not talked about it. And that's alleged. It's my opinion of what I feel, because there's a lot of built up anger with Martell in terms of some things that he may be harboring and or holding on to and afraid to speak on, because he doesn't want to be judged. Martell is very much so about image. I played you guys the clip the other day where he was telling Melody on stage, you got me out here looking crazy. You out here making me look crazy on social media and on TV. You're trying to ruin my image. You're trying to ruin my image. He kept saying that. So that says to me, he cares about what people say and or think about him. So Martell is never going to really tell you what he's feeling or what he's going through or what he's been through, because he doesn't want to be judged. So it's the same thing with this situation with Tisha and them outing him, saying that they knew for years that he was that way, but they kept it under wraps, and they saw him with women, but they never said anything to these women, knowing that he's flip-flopping and going back and forth. That's dangerous, because Martell has been hanging out a lot in Atlanta prior to him being on probation, supervised to be exact. All right. So, and I have proof of that as well. I remember Ariane used to say they were always in Atlanta. Now, do I feel like Ariane already knew this? I do, because she vocalized that Martell likes men. I do feel like now that Marceau has said what he said in that clip, and I'm gonna play it back. And I'm gonna keep playing it so that you guys can hear it, and y'all not thinking I'm just making some shit up because it came out of their mouth. I feel like they may have shared her, like Marceau said, she's a shareable side chick. There could have been a threesome of some sort with Ariane. It's given that she's a pass around type of girl, allegedly. Now, all the interviews that I've seen where they've asked Martell, is he going to marry Ariane? He always scrunches his face up like that's the worst thing in the world to ask him. Like, you know, you would have thought somebody asked him, Martell, do you eat ass? That's his face. So when you ask him, are you planning to marry Ariane? Or is this going to be your wife? Martell's face is like, no. That's his reaction. No. Like, why would you ask me? Oh, no. Which says to me that's never been on the books for him to do. Okay, that's never been. Ariane is like a space filler for Martell. Ariane is a cover story for Martell. When Martell does his bullshit, Ariane, has been said that she watches the Eminem kids, that she has watched them a time or two while he's out with other women or probably men, who knows, allegedly doing his thing. But I do know he used to run back and forth to Atlanta, especially during the time that he was fake dating Sheree. And I told you how he was very tight with Sheree's assistant, who was gay as well. And instead of him, because somebody spotted him in the club, and he was also seen in a gay bar, allegedly. And someone said they had pictures of Martell twirling around, honey, and was very comfortable, appeared to be very comfortable in a gay bar in Atlanta. Carlos King lives in Atlanta. Martell says he talks to Carlos King, if not every day, every other day. So I feel like Carlos already knew this information, because whenever Tisha spoke about it, he didn't seem shocked at all. He didn't say, what? Martell? I didn't get that. He was very calm, cool, and collected, and so was Dustin, which we all know Carlos and Dustin, they have conversations, all right? So I feel like, you know, they may have talked about it. I feel like maybe Martell may have opened up to Carlos, knowing that Carlos is, a gay male as well, and they're very close friends, and I feel like he felt comfortable enough with Carlos to let him know. Carlos cried for him at the reunion, which tells me he know a lot of the backlog and some very personal stuff with Martell, which is why he's so guarded with Martell and likes to blame other people for Martell's downfalls and his erratic and inappropriate behavior, so to speak. Kind of like a child. Kind of like a child who has behavioral problems. You blame other people when they do things that they should not do versus addressing that child and their behavior. And I feel like Carlos, you and the rest of the cast have, I feel like y'all are guilty for creating this monster that we see on our screen. Okay? I feel like that. I really feel like that. All right? Somebody said plot twist that Martell is Carlos' new man. You think? Could be. It could be. All right, so let's get off this. All right, let's get down into the meat and potatoes of thing. I need to play this clip again because in Tisha's video, she says that Marceau called out names of men that Martell was messing with. But production cut it out because production and Carlos choose, they have favorites. Production and Carlos choose who they want to favor when they show certain scenes. Carlos is very much so aware of what's seen and or put out on his shows, regardless to the lies that he tells. I didn't know about that. I didn't know that was going to. You're a fucking liar. This is your show, and Kingdom Reigns, your company, backs these episodes and this fucking show. So anything that's said, I feel like when Marceau called these names out of the men that Martell was allegedly meshing with, because Tisha said whenever Martell said what he said to Marceau, that Marceau's comeback when they kept bleeping him was Marceau naming the men that Martell was messing with and that he knew about. But production, Tisha said, cut it out. Because they favor Martell. Martell probably lost his shit and ran to production and said, if y'all don't take this shit out, I'm fucking suing. Just like he did the blogs when they put it out there when he was convicted of DV third degree harassing communications, showing the revenge piece situation against Melody Cherie, because he is about what? Image. He was not about to let that shit get out because Martell is not ready to yet come out. That can be a dangerous thing. He's already unhinged. He don't have shit to lose, so exposing him in that way will really make him lose his shit. Did y'all not see how he was so turned up? Look at how mad he is. What What could it have been that Marceau could have said in that moment that made him turn up like he did and spit out what was in his mouth? Let's watch it again. It's because when Tisha said what she said, I had to go back and watch the clip. I said, ha, ha, ha. That makes sense now why he turned up like he did. Because it ain't have shit to do with him saying a shareable side chick. Everybody knows what Ariana's role is in Martell's life. She ain't about to be no wife. You are forever side chick. You are the secret keeper. You are the person who knows what goes on behind closed doors because you participate, bitch. So let's get into this clip, all right?
Once he loses respect for me, I'm gonna lose respect for y'all. I don't have respect for you. I don't have respect, so you can talk. Okay. Hey, Tisha, if I was you, I would want to see it too. Hey, tell me anything you got. What's anything you got?
The other year you say, I'm sorry, and I didn't mean it. It's not true. And then you come back and you did.
Because I'm a dude. It's like dude code, and it's like bitches that we together. I'm not saying nothing about it.
Martell, we've never met together. And Martell,
you right after our
hey, you after me.
You're smoking crack.
Martell says to Marceau, you effed after me. So it's clear that they share women allegedly, that they may have shared women allegedly. Martell said he was there first and Marceau came in behind him. That's some nasty shit, especially if you know he's out there like that. Okay, which then that should be an alarm for you, Tisha, if you know that he was out in them streets like that. Okay, because I'm pretty sure you know that your husband be out there, regardless to what you keep saying in these interviews, that he ain't never stepped out. He ain't never stepped out. Baby, the signs are there. The red flags are there. Let's continue.
No shit, too, right? You still.
Yeah, that was in college.
So she did not deny it, but what she did say was that she was in college. Martell says that Tisha slept with one of his homeboys. Now, that's true. Tisha did admit to it on this upcoming interview. I'm going to play it for you. Now, what was said in that particular situation was that Tisha was in the back seat with one of Martell's homeboys, all right? And it was said that she may have been given like some dome or something. Martell said he saw the entire situation, and I think that's what he's alluding to, that her mouth was full of something during the time that this was going on in the back seat, and they were, you know, doing some freaky deaky shit back there. So Martell put that out there. Tisha did not deny it, and she pretty much confirmed it on her interview to say that it happened in, I think, 2001 when she was in college as a freshman, okay?
Yeah, and I saw it in person. I saw it in person.
So if it happened in a car, you're probably not the only person that saw it. If people, you know, if Martell and the homies was standing out there watching, and you know, when you kind of into what you're doing, a lot of times you got your eyes closed, so you don't see shit anyway. Moving on.
Ooh, you nasty.
What girl?
So Martell is telling on Tisha. That's what made Tisha mad, because Tisha is this very quiet person. We don't really know much about Tisha except for her interactions with with Marceau. But for Martell to go very gutter like he did, to say that Tisha is this nasty person, that what she was doing with his homie was some real nasty gutter shit. Mind you, Tisha said she was a freshman in college, so you was a little thought you was a little something back there, acting like your mama out here in the streets. But anyway, so Martell is throwing Tisha under the bus. You could tell that embarrassed her a lot. Look at Destiny's face, which confirms that, okay? Which confirms that. You could tell he already told her, all right? But she's trying to save face by acting surprised like she don't know, because anything that come out of Martell's mouth, Destiny already know, because they talk and they around each other all the time. But Tisha's embarrassed that this shit hit Love and Marriage Huntsville, hit the show, because she won't count on that shit to come out, because they keep saying to Martell, say it. But now I don't think she was counting on him saying that shit, and that embarrassed her. So now her clapback is, I'm about to blast you and tell everybody that you like men. Okay, that's
you're nasty.
What I do?
He said she nasty.
Martell.
Hey,
No,
that's
what he said.
Hey, we're not about
He's stopping her because he knows that Martell knows some things. Okay, Marceau is stopping Tisha and telling her, don't call his bluff, because bitch, if he air you out, I'm aired out. Shut the fuck up is what he's telling his wife. But Tisha likes to always call people bluff, but now Martell has already aired you out, and it's now caused a situation to where Marceau now has to fight back and say some things about Martell to shut him up. Here we go.
to address that. Don't even address that, please.
I think that Martell should have never said anything that involved Tisha. I think dragging Tisha into that was A low blow.
Other than your significant other, who has shown up for you the most in this alleged friend group?
Nobody.
Nobody.
You said that. Mine is Martell. He showed me how not to leave my marriage for
All right,
shareable side chick.
Shareable side chick. That would be Ariana.
I'm sorry.
Martell spit whatever that was out of his mouth, and he about to go in.
He asked me, "Hey man, did Mel try to suck?"
Okay, Marceau said, Martell asked him, "Hey man, did Mel try to suck your D?" All right. That's about to make Martell mad. All right. Look at Tisha's face. Like you ain't never did that shit. Stop it, girl.
This is nothing new. Martell accuses everyone else of cheating and lying. He's done
Marceau, you just admitted to never mind.
it with Nell Fletcher. He's done it with Kimmy. He's done it with Mel, and now he's done it with me.
He had mentioned to go get some drinks or something like that. So that was my issue. To smooth it with the drinks.
I think that it's sad that because of that, he went to Marceau and Melody anything.
I wouldn't like a gesture like that. Let's get some drinks at a time that you're not doing too good.
You're accusing his friend of wanting his ex-wife.
That don't know what type of friends he's used to.
Why?
Oh, you asked me that.
One of y'all gotta go, or both of y'all gotta leave.
I didn't Tisha with my boys. Okay.
Y'all hear that? Y'all hear that?
Talking about? You said I couldn't. Also, you know who she married? You think you was uglier than you are, better than you are. What the talking about? I couldn't.
You think you could?
What you talking about? I got Tisha.
You think you could?
Tisha got the bottom of the barrel.
And she kept.
Dude, what the?
And she said,
You're still ugly.
I saved you, babe.
Like, what's wrong with you?
Thank you.
Ugh.
Martell is absolutely dead wrong for talking.
Tisha said in that moment, production cut what Marceau said, all right? In that part right there, when they were going back and forth and Martell said, dude, you were ugly, and Tisha got the bottom of the barrel, that is when Marceau fired back to name out the guys that Martell was messing with. So that's why I said Martell went to production and let them know to take that shit out. Because Tisha said that it was said and that it was filmed in that moment, in that scene, but it was cut from the show. I'm gonna play the interview for you guys again. So let's finish
talking about Tisha's history and involving her in the conversation. If they want to have a big D or little D swinging contest, they shouldn't do it in front of the women. I think it's just so crass.
I'm leaving.
Hey, I'm
done. How you leaving your own?
Hey, I'm done.
Bull. I don't really like all of this.
Destiny, I'm
yeah,
done.
y'all. That's all.
Lance said, hold on.
Hey, Lance, you're not gonna walk your girl to the
Destiny
car?
turn around quick as.
I'm sorry.
It's all good.
I understand that Destiny is upset about this situation, but girl, you started this. Like that whole who hurt you the most, Destiny know Martell. So she had to have an idea how this was going to end. Can't trust a liar.
That's weird.
Hold on, what you say?
But Tisha, he didn't lie, baby. You said in the interview that it happened in 2001. So stop saying he's a liar because you already admitted that it happened. What he said about you being with his homeboy.
Tisha,
Can't trust a liar.
It's only something you can.
I'm not lying about not one thing.
You lied on me. You just lied on me. Martell cannot take ownership of his wrongdoings, and he wants everybody to agree with him. Even if he's wrong, he wants you to agree with him. Yo ass don't care about lies.
Martell acts like a woman, and then he'll see.
He said Martell acts like a woman. That's what Marceau is telling Tisha.
You're the one acting like a whole bitch.
Don't
What
do
you
that,
talking
okay?
about?
See, I can take that.
Okay, I'm done. I'm about to go. I'm leaving.
I don't want you.
Okay, I'm about to leave.
Martell,
Bye.
no.
Let me go be a mommy.
There we go.
I think Marceau and Martell are all the way out of pocket.
Production cut it.
Both of them.
You need to be ashamed.
I didn't girl.
That's not the point. Tisha is catching all them strays because you like all that bullshit.
You said had sex with a guy in college?
I'm just saying the way he's talking to her
college
is.
You hear Marceau? It happened in college, so he's confirming that what Marceau said was, what Martell said was correct.
Collateral damage from you arguing with him.
He's trying to. That's why I told her to get that step away, because he's trying to get me to fight.
I feel you.
And that's not going to happen.
But even while you're saying no, he's hollering in her face and disrespecting her. She's catching the strays.
That's why I told her to leave.
Kimmy, don't be mad at me. Hey, Martell, she's not gonna be mad. This is what Martell does. What? This is Martell. Oh, so, hold on. He gets sensitive and gets angry. You did. I was giving the same energy as your brother was giving. You got mad about the interview and then you went in.
I don't believe that Martell has the proof that he claims to have. And if he did, I think that Martell would have been used it. Like, these guys have been going round and round for close to 6 years. There's no way in the world that you're going to tell me that Martell has the restraint to hold something like that for 6 years.
I think that
It's always something.
they let a lot out today.
They could have kept that part in.
I wonder how much is left. I will not be played no more. So if you're gonna talk about Martell, I'm gonna talk about you too. But again,
Martell likes to keep fake receipts on people to make them shut up about what's really going on with him. All of those people sitting right there at that place, with the exception of probably Lance, knows about what's going on with Martell. Okay, they just put up with his bullshit and they allow him to act the way that he do, which I feel like they don't hold him accountable. But I feel like everybody knows, even Chris Fletcher knows. Okay, because they all hang with him. Chris don't say much because Martell knows shit about him. But bottom line is, I feel like they all know this about Martell, and they've sat on this for years. And the revenge piece situation as well, they've known about that as well. But it's weird to me how they allow Martell to hold shit over their heads to keep his stuff silent when he threatens to tell theirs. It's crazy.
got the facts. He gonna make up.
It's a lot, Maurice. You good?
100%.
All right.
Like this is what they do. They had like brothers type of fights. Yeah.
So let's get into this interview, child, with with Tisha. Tisha, damn, my brain just went. Tisha, Tambra, Carlos, and Dustin. All right. Let's go ahead and play this. Shout out to Chit Chat with QT because she chopped it down. So we're going to use this from Instagram. Okay. So pay very close attention to what Tisha is saying here. All right. Again, shout out to Chit Chat with QT for the clip. I have the whole interview, but I don't feel like going through the shit. So we're going to watch it here because it's right where I need it. All right. Hold on. Shit.
Over again. Martell is the type of person, if he had anything, he would have been released it a long time ago. He's been showing people stuff on his phone forever. Like the whole revenge porn thing, that did happen. That is a true thing that really happened. And not only have he shown people stuff in his phone of his ex-wife, he's also showed people stuff in his phone with his baby mother. Like, she needs to check on that too. He's showing.
Now, it could be some revenge P out there with Ariane as well. If she's out here doing freaky deaky stuff, if he gonna record his wife and be on that same energy, then it could be some stuff out there with Ariane, because Tisha is saying that he shared some stuff with the fellas about Ariane. So obviously she knows about it because the boys talk and they also tell their wives. So they know the level of freaky shit that Martell has done with Ariane because they've seen it. So Martell is a very dangerous individual, okay?
On the boys, pictures of her dancing in the closet, shaking after he paid for some type of procedure she had. So he's known for that. So my thing is, Martell show it. And then his thing is, he's like, well, you know, you've been with my homeboy. I'm like, dude, that was in 2001. How is that even relevant? Like, I talked to one of his friends, which is really not his friend, it's just somebody local. That's why college girls don't fool with the local people. Keep it on campus. But it was a local guy, you know, we fooled around in 2001, my freshman year of college. I didn't know Marceau. It was way before my marriage. We're talking about something that happened 23 years ago. And then for him to say, oh, I saw it, I'm like, really? Because the word around town in Huntsville was that Martell liked boys who was in college. So he didn't.
Y'all catch that? Word around town is Martell like boys, is what Tisha said. All right. That's a very, very big, broad statement right there.
See anything.
Now, pay attention to Carlos' face. Pay attention to Dustin's face. The only person that had a reaction out of that is Tambra. Look, Tambra drops her head. Like, oh, shit. Tambra drops her head like, oh, hell no. Look at Carlos' face. No reaction. You know why? He already know that shit. Carlos already know this information that Tisha is talking about right now about Martell. Dustin knows about it as well. Why? Because Carlos probably told him. They didn't have no reaction. A reaction when somebody puts something out like that about someone who's supposed to be and have been seen as a straight male who was married to a woman with 4 kids, this person that he personifies to be this muscular man, this man's man type of person. For Tisha to come out with these shocking allegations, it's weird to me that not one eyebrow was raised. Not one emotion was shown, not one, nothing like that from Carlos when Tisha says this. He just sits there like his ass is in the fucking Twilight Zone.
And if he did see something, he was sneaking in the room or a hidden tape was somewhere because he didn't see anything. I'm like, why? I just don't understand why he would say that, why he would throw me in the middle of that. And so him and Marcel was going back and forth. Unfortunately, edits didn't show what Marcel said, but they showed what what Martell said. So you guys really didn't see or hear everything that Marcel was saying to him because Marcel was dropping receipts and he was naming guys who Martell have slept with in Huntsville.
Y'all hear that? Production cut that scene from where they were arguing back and forth, where Martell said what he said to Marceau, and Marceau's clapback was to reveal who Martell was sleeping with in terms of males. And production cut it. And I feel like Carlos has something to do with that being cut because he's always been behind the scenes covering for Martell. Y'all remember when the Revenge P situation came out? What was Carlos doing? Taking Martell all over the city from place after place, radio station to radio station, doing all these interviews, trying to get his image back to where he wanted it to be. Covering for Martell. He's been covering for Martell since season 1. Season 1, he's been covering. So that's why I said it's no reaction here because he already knew about that shit. I feel like that Martell may have opened up to him and told him, or maybe opened up might not have been a good phrase. Let me take opened up to him back. Maybe he just said some shit to him and told him, and that's why Carlos is sitting there. Now listen to what Carlos says right here.
That's okay. We gotta say a legend.
No, it's not a legend.
We gotta say a legend. Tisha said, "No, bitch, I'm not saying a legend. I'm standing 10 toes down on it." That's what Tisha's saying. Because that's I feel like she know what she know. I mean, shit.
It's not a legend. Because Carlos, let me tell you. So you guys have know, you said that I've been quiet. I know a lot more than what I say. And for years, Marcel have been like, no, T, don't do that. No, T, don't do that. And we really have been trying not to go there with Marcel because I just don't want to be fighting with him. So, but at some point, you have to be like, enough is enough. Like, leave us alone. Stop it. We don't say nothing about you. When we do say something, it is like something that has been asked of us on the TV show. We're filming a television show. If someone asks us a question or something that you've already put out there, we can speak on it. But we don't put things out there before you put it out there. So, you know, it's like, leave me alone because I can say a lot more. Over and over again, Martell is the type of person.
So there you go. And whoop, there it is. I mean, this shit is crazy, crazy, crazy. Now, my problem with this is that Tisha and all them sat on this info while Mel was going through this. You guys were not a support system to her. Y'all didn't come up and say, hey, Mel, I'm sorry you're going through this because we know the trash ass type of nigga that Martell is. Like, we already know he did the same shit to his baby mama. So I believe you, Mel. Like, y'all were talking about, oh, it's just a text message. Well, Tisha, it's just a test message. No, y'all already knew what this shit was about. Y'all know it. Y'all try to downplay what Martell did to Melody because of your hatred for her. So y'all didn't stick up for her, knowing that Martell was showing the same shit around with Ariane. Y'all already knew this bullshit. So save it because now y'all ass has been talked about. And Tisha, he done blasted you about out here thought shopping and out there with your ass up in the air. So now all of a sudden you feel compelled to air him out and put his damn business out there and talk about the revenge P and all that and about him exposing Ariane and Mel. Like, stop the bullshit. You could have been said this. Now what's going to happen is you're probably going to be what Wanda call it, subpoenaed to court. Wanda call it subpoenaed. We know real people call it subpoenas. So now your ass going to be subpoenaed to court. You and your husband. Kim and Maurice might be subpoenaed as well. Nell Fletcher and Chris might be subpoenaed when this damn trial starts with his stupid ass done asked for a jury trial, knowing that all this shit is behind the scenes. Your ass about to go to jail. Because everybody on the cast know about this bullshit. So everybody that have seen that video and or know about it and know about what he's also revealed on Ariana, that's called proof. That means you have a track record for doing this shit, Martell. Because you always talking about you going to get your phone, which says to me that you stay recording people and holding on to shit for leverage to try to make people shut up about shit you doing. That's all it is. You out here doing foul shit and people know about it and you don't want them to speak on it, so you holding on to fake receipts, or you might have some receipts. It's called blackmail. So you blackmailing people to be quiet. But the thing that came back to me was when Marcus, y'all remember when Marcus went live, Mel's brother Marcus went live, and he had that dry eraser board up where he drew a line down the middle. He put his accomplishments on one side and Martell's on the other, because Martell was talking slick about him. Martell was doing lives and throwing little subliminals about Marcus. So Marcus set his ass straight and was showing all the things that Martell had done that he failed, and all the things that Marcus did, which was like a whole line of shit that Marcus did where he accomplished. And he made a statement to Martell and said that you don't want to go there with me. And this is not verbatim, but he said to Martell, you don't want to go there with me because at the end of the day, I know some shit about you and I can blast you. I feel like he might know it as well, because men who are not straight know when other men are not. They can spot them like a mile away. They can see the sugar from a mile away in you. Oh, they can. They can. If a woman don't see that shit, if their antennas ain't up, if the red flags ain't up over, yes, another gay man will know when another man is fruity. They know it. I'm just saying. Marcus called that shit out. And that's why all of a sudden, because Mel had already said that Martell never had a problem with Marcus until Mel left him. All of a sudden, Martell fell out with Marcus. He ain't like Marcus throwing all these subliminals. I don't want my kids over there because you're a gay man. I don't want my kids seeing that. Whole time, your ass running around on the bullshit. Whole time, Martell, you out here running around the same fucking way. So why judge Marcus, who is their family member, just because you they damn daddy? You sat on your own secret and judged Marcus for something you were doing. So make that shit make sense. How does that work for you, Martell? That showed you how fucking crazy he is. Like, you wanted to fight Marcus and everything. Y'all saw the clip where they were dressed alike for the little Halloween situation. Talking about he was mad because my kids was calling him dad. Said the kids, when Marcus made a statement, something about the kids wanted to come to his house and spend time with him. And sometimes they even want to call him daddy. Now, I don't know if Marcus was being, petty. He probably was. But Martell took that to heart and called himself getting ready to buck up on Marcus and told him if he ever say that again, that he going to beat his ass. But before all of this shit popped off, Martell, it was already said you used to go to Marcus' house all the time with Mel and the kids. Y'all would swim, do barbecues, and hang out, and you didn't have a problem at all with the kids being there. You didn't have a problem with Marcus being around your kids. But as soon as Mel divorced your ass, you mad at the world, and then you want to take it out on other people who ain't got shit to do with it. But he got quiet when Marcus did that fucking video. He got real quiet when Marcus did that fucking video and sent out that warning to him to let him know, you better keep my name out your motherfucking mouth before I expose your ass. He didn't say shit else about Marcus. He didn't say a damn thing about Marcus. Matter of fact, when he saw Marcus again at the expo, when Marcus was there with Mel, he was mad nice to him. He was on a different energy when he saw Marcus. He even shook his hand. That let you know something. Why you have that same energy like you want to fight him and on that same energy of wanting to buck up on him, Martell, or not want to be around him at all with your homophobic ass? Now we see why. Because you only had that energy towards other people and you didn't have it around Carlos because you talk to him every day, who we all know is an openly gay male. So why is it you have that heat for Marcus and not Carlos? And it ain't got shit to do with Carlos signing your check. You don't have that energy for Carlos. You love Carlos. What is it that you got to talk to Carlos about every day anyway? You ain't got that much shit going on. You ain't got no businesses popping. You don't got shit going on. So what is it that you got to talk to Carlos King about every day, if not every other day? Martell, because that came out of your mouth. Since you don't like gay males. It's weird vibes for me. It's weird vibes for me. That's all I'm saying. I'm going to play it one more time.
Person, if he had anything, he would have been released it a long time ago. He's been showing people stuff on his phone forever. Like the whole revenge porn thing, that did happen. That is a true thing that really happened. And not only have he shown people stuff in his phone of his ex-wife, he's also showed people stuff in his phone with his baby mother. Like, she needs to check on that too. He's shown the boys pictures of her dancing in the closet, shaking after he paid for some type of procedure she had. So he's known for that. So my thing is, Martell, show it. And then his thing is, he's like, well, you know, you've been with my homeboy. I'm like, dude, that was in 2001. How is that even relevant? Like, I talked to one of his friends, which is really not his friend, it's just somebody local. That's why college girls don't fool with the local people. Keep it on campus. But it was a local guy, you know, we fooled around in 2001, my freshman year of college. I didn't know Marceau. This was way before my marriage. We're talking about something that happened 23 years ago. And then for him to say, oh, I saw it, I'm like, really? Because the word around town in Huntsville was that Martell liked boys who was in college. So he didn't see anything. And if he did see something, he was sneaking in the room, or a hidden tape was somewhere because he didn't see anything. I'm like, why? I just don't understand why he would say that, why he would throw me in the middle of
Carlos. It's killing me that Carlos don't have no reaction. This shit is mad weird. Because had somebody said some shit like that to me about somebody who I never in life would have thought would be that way, or would something like that would be said about them, my mouth would be done hit the floor. Carlos don't have no reaction, and neither does Dustin. It's weird. Tamara done dropped her head, about fell out her damn chair, and Carlos still sitting there in the same position, ain't made not one smirk. He ain't smiled. His eyes ain't moved. Like, he's still sitting there like, okay, Tisha, when you get done. I already knew this shit.
And so him and Marceau was going back and forth. Unfortunately, edits didn't show what Marceau said, but they showed what what Martell said. So you guys really didn't see or hear everything that Marceau was saying to him, because Marceau was dropping receipts and he was naming guys who Martell have slept with in Huntsville.
Is that okay? We gotta say a legend.
No, it's not a legend. It's not a legend.
I mean,
because Carlos, let me tell you. So you guys have known. You said that I've been quiet. I know a lot more than what I say. And for years, Marceau have been like, no, T, don't do that. No, T, don't do that. And we really have been trying not to go there with Martell, because I just don't want to be fighting with him. So, but at some point, you have to be like, enough is enough. Like, leave us alone. Stop it. We don't say nothing about you. When we do say something, it is like something that has been asked of us on the TV show. We're filming a television show. If someone asks us a question or something that you've already put out there, we can speak on it. But we don't put things out there before you put it out there. So, you know, it's like, leave me alone, because I can say a lot more.
So it's given a secret for a secret. It's given, we've held your secret, Martell. So you should have held ours. So since you came out and blasted us, it's kind of like you broke bro code a little bit with them. Martell don't have no fucking codes. I don't know why they don't understand that. Martell don't abide by codes. Whatever come out of his mouth just come out. He don't give a damn. He don't care who he hurt, because he hurt. Hurt people hurt people. Martell got a lot of pain that he's dealing with. So anybody that he can lash out on and put that mess on, that's what he's going to do. That's why he won't let Melody go, because he needs somebody to dump that shit on. And the more Melody tries to detach herself from him, it drives him fucking nuts, because he's been used to, for 12 years. He and Mel were married for 12 years. He was used to dumping on her, yelling at her, turning up on her. We heard about a situation where he pulled out a pow pow. We heard about, all the other things that he's been doing, where she had to go in closets and cry to get away from her kids. So Martell's been on this energy, and all of them knew about this shit and sat on it and act surprised when Melody came forward to finally speak up to say that this shit happened to her. And when she finally got tired of his ass and filed that warrant on him, that was her saying enough is a fucking enough. But the fact that Tisha, you sat in scenes on Love and Marriage Huntsville and you judged her and you downplayed that shit by saying it's just a text message. Bitch, no, it's not a fucking text message. Because what if he did that shit to you? What if Marceau recorded you giving him dome and sent that shit around to Martell, Mel, and everybody else on the cast? You would be mad as fuck about that. So I wish people would have the same energy if shit would have happened to them that happened to somebody else. You used to be friends with Melody. You are a mother. At the end of the day, with this shit coming out, Melody's children can see this shit on the fucking internet. You don't think that's embarrassing to them to have to go to school? I don't even want to think about what these kids are going through today in school to hear on social media that Tisha have sat on a fucking panel because Mel's kids kind of see you as like an auntie, where you blasted their father to say that he is G-A-Y. Mel's kids are very, very intelligent. They have iPhones. They have access to the fucking internet. So just like Wanda said in her live the other day, talk about what Martell said about Tisha and Marceau, please keep that same energy in the fact that Mel's kids are just as older than Tisha's kids, or just as the same age, or know just as much about what the fuck is going on social media, and they sit back and hear things and they hurt too. So let's not do that. Let's keep it all the way across the board the same. Let's have the same reverence across the board. Mel's kids are old enough, and so are your kids, Tisha. Nobody's kids should be exposed like this, because they got to go to school with other children who bully, who probably their parents watch the show. So think about what Mel's kids are also dealing with you sitting up saying their father running around and sleeping with men in Huntsville, and this shit been going on since high school. Because you were exposed. Now I get it. You on your get back. You mad because he said some shit about you. So, and like I said, in a fair fight, there is no fair fight. When somebody says some slick shit about you, the goal is to go for the jugular and hurt them and say some hurtful shit worse than what they said about you, to sting their ass, to let them know, don't fucking try me again. I get that's what you was on, Tisha, because we just saw in that scene that I played prior to this when you were hella embarrassed. So much so you kept saying, Martell, you lied on me, but you just admitted here that this shit actually happened, but it happened before you knew Marceau. But the fact that he went into detail about what happened in that moment, it embarrassed you because you didn't want your bedroom antics to be aired out, even though you already did it on a panel before. Where you say you wake up you set your alarm to get up in the morning to give your husband head, like you did that. Nobody didn't even have to know you gave head. That's your personal business. You don't have to share that. But you shared that on a panel of people sitting like in an audience, where you set your alarm every day to get up to make sure that you give your husband, some dome in the morning. And I think you said 6 o'clock, and like you have a whole schedule. You have a calendar that you said. I remember verbatim. You have a calendar where you put on your calendar where you got to wake up and say, Tisha, you tell yourself, Tisha, you got to get up today to give your husband some head. And Marceau looked like, what? Like he ain't never heard that shit before. So you exposed yourself. So my thing is this: you can't be that mad when you've already talked about what you do in the bedroom. But I get it why you are upset that Martell decided to do that when you guys have probably made a pact outside of this, because they did say prior to the show even airing that all of them knew that there were infidelities and that Mel and Martell were getting ready to and or headed towards divorce, and that there was a situation going on with Ariane with this side baby. All of them knew about it, but they agreed that they would not discuss it on TV. But who was the first bitch to say it on TV? Tisha. Because you was on your get back and you were mad at Mel. Whenever Mel told you, if you want to know where your husband is, go down to the bar and you'll find him down there on some bullshit. Because how does she know? Because her own damn husband was down there. So you decided to expose Melody and say that her husband bought the side piece. Y'all remember this shit. I ain't even got to go through all of it. Bought his side piece a BMW, a matching BMW. So this is how y'all fight. Not realizing that you guys do have children. Like Wanda tried to say, oh, the kids, I'm mad about that. I'm mad that Martell would say that because the kids going to see this. Yeah, the kids are going to see it. But keep that same energy when your daughter is running her fucking mouth. That male's kids also, they're going to see the shit too. Did they want to know that their father was out here buying people BMWs and they go to his house and he ain't got no fucking food? This motherfucker is buying BBLs, but you can't feed your kids? I got a problem with that. You know how much a BBL costs? Ask Tisha. You had 2 or maybe 3. I don't know shit. Every time we see you. Every time we see you, you ask like you done backed up to some fix-a-flat. I don't know. You've had several surgeries. You had a BBL because your own mama said you was funky when she came over there. And I ain't trying to be messy. But when your own mama go online and say that her daughter was funky, what can I say? Shit. Don't pop out a messenger. That was messy a little bit. That was a little messy. But anyway, but like I said, Carlos already knew about this news. This was not shocking to him. Like I said, he and Martell talk all the fucking time. So that's why he had no shock reaction. He had no reaction. But do I think they're trying to fade Martell from this show? I do. Because I feel like that Carlos may have had some type of meeting and or discussion with the Scotts behind the scene to let them know that they're going to be getting the top spot. They're trying to ice Melody off the show. I told y'all this shit before. I sit back and I watch and I observe. I said, there's a reason this shit is happening. Martell was getting cut from scenes left and right. So they're trying to slowly try to get the hopes off the fucking show, thinking that the Scotts can carry it. That's why Carlos gave them this little interview, this most recent interview that I shared the other day with just the Scotts on there. He didn't have Mel on there. He didn't have the Fletchers on there, who are way more successful than all of the Scotts put together. But what Carlos likes to do is choose favorites with his cast members, and he's doing that on this show. He protects who he wants to protect, and he throws shade at who he wants to throw shade to. Like he said on this interview further up, where he says that, the ones that go back and say things about you instead of just coming to you. He was talking about Melody. He was talking about Winter. He was talking about Monique. All the people who said that Carlos don't protect him, them. It's a whole list. Most recently, So Gucci said it. Most recently, Neo's ex-wife, Crystal talked about it. Like, we can keep going. Of all the women who, Keisha even talked about it as well, aired him out in terms of how he don't protect his people. So yeah, if they're steady telling you this, Carlos, Melody told you on the podcast and you ignored that shit and you brought out Sunni and Moses and tried to shift the energy versus addressing that. So it took her going on her social media platform to air you out, to let everybody know how you operate and how you dismiss women when they have issues that you help create. So you get mad and throw subliminals and try to shut people up like you did So Gucci, only for her to go on, shout out to Millichan, to interview with her and get out what she had to say because you muzzled her, because your lying, sneaky ass don't like to be exposed and you hide shit, just like you've done all these seasons with Martell. So what are we in season 9 now? Why it took season 9 for this shit to come out? Why take 9 seasons for this shit to come out? Carlos, you knew probably season 1. I already said it. A gay male already knows when another male is gay or undercover. They already know. They already know. Carlos, you used to make comments about Martell and how he looks and his muscles. Y'all didn't catch that? You didn't catch that? How you was sizing him up, making little comments about Martell. That shit makes sense now. And Martell would just smile. Martell would just smile when Carlos would overly compliment him and how he looked. Can't no man overly compliment my husband. He ain't on that shit. I'm just saying, nothing against, like I said, I ain't got nothing against no gay male. But I'm just saying, for a straight male, another male can't come back. Boy, that suit look good on you. You wearing that suit, the way them pants is hugging them curves, he can't be on that shit. Nah. Sweet Esther said she called it. Carlos, yeah. Always overly complimented Martell and made little sneak joking comments that sometimes I felt like went a little too far as to men. I saw that shit. I saw it. Weird. But like I said, notice Dustin, he didn't say shit. Dustin is bi. Dustin goes both ways. Okay. So that's why he didn't give a fuck. He was like, okay. And next. He was like, next, what else y'all got? I don't give a fuck about this. I ain't about to jump in because hey, he like what he like. But like I said, the only person that was shot was Tamra. But like I said, the cast, every one of y'all knew about this shit and y'all said nothing to protect Melody. And I have a problem with that. Because each and every one of you guys were brought onto this show by her. You guys are eating because of her. You guys are known and have notoriety in businesses because of her. Nobody gave a fuck about who y'all were prior to Love and Marriage Huntsville. I promise you. Nobody cared who y'all were. Melody brought y'all up and brought y'all to Carlos to say, hey, I have some friends. Let's bring them on the show and have a show. If it wasn't for that, nobody would know you. Marceau, you would be still popping popcorn, baby. Tisha, you would be still working down there at DirecTV telling people how to fix their damn cable. Like, so just stop these fucking games. Maurice, you would be still on the fucking couch and fucking up people's hairlines. Kimmy, you will be still over there trying to crank up your damn libido. Let's stop the bullshit. Nell, you'll be still running around town looking for Chris cheating ass. Destiny, you'll be still creating businesses and out here lying with your SpongeBob shaped ass. Yeah, I'm gonna be messy this morning because I can. It's my channel. All of that. When nobody care about y'all asses. Martell, you'll be still the same nigga from the projects with fucked up teeth and a Sherman Hensley hairline who didn't know how to dress, who was a fucking dropout out of college until Melody put the money up for your ass to go back while you were still not sitting on that ATM theft charge. Yeah, that's who you are. Just be one thou wow. None of y'all hoes will be nobody. But y'all didn't protect her in a time that she needed y'all to have her back when she had y'all back, teaching when y'all were driving her fucking cars because y'all shit wouldn't even crank up. When y'all needed a place to stay for you and your kids, you were staying in her fucking townhome. But when she needed you to speak up for her for a nigga who she took out the gutter, y'all sat on that information because of your jealousy and hatred and vitriol towards her. But you sure was shoving them meatballs in your mouth when she invited you to her kid's party. You were doing that shit. I'm sorry. I had to go there, y'all. Y'all know I get a little mad and I got to read a bitch down a little bit. I'm sorry. Am I sorry? No, I'm not. I take it back. I'm not sorry. Everything I just said, we're not striking it from the record. I meant that shit. Times 10. I meant it. I don't care who get mad. Wanda, Honda, I don't give a fuck this morning. Get mad. I said it. I don't know why they keep playing in our damn face. I don't know why they keep playing in our face. Let's go real. See how y'all be egging me on to be. It's the truth, y'all. It's the truth. Martell is getting ready to lose this revenge P case, guys. Melody can definitely subpoena this clip, this information for the courts. Tisha, you thank you, girl. Thank you. You told on everybody. For trying to air out Martell, you told on everybody, including yourself. So this is some great footage right here. Melody can definitely subpoena this information. It has been screen recorded, Carlos, in case you decide to take it down. Because you ain't happy about this shit at all. Or you won't happy about this shit coming out. We know you now like to take videos down. This shit been screen recorded. So Mel, if you need the video, reach out to your favorite content creators because we got it. Subpoena that shit for court so Martell's ass can be locked the fuck up. Because you can't be out here recording people unbeknownst to them and sharing shit because your ass don't want to come out of the fucking closet. Allegedly, maybe, all of that. Maybe, possibly, allegedly, hypothetically, and all that. Yeah, your ass going to jail. You're going to be convicted. And Ariana, let's do a plot twist. Ariana might turn on your ass now that Tisha done blasted Martell to say that her shit out there. Oh, yeah. Ariana might turn on your ass, Martell, knowing that you're going to jail anyway. She ain't got shit to lose. That's why she done went and got a job, according to her. Ariana says she working now. I think she knows that some shit about to go down and that Martell ain't going to be here to be shoveling a little money over there. So she kind of putting her ducks in a row now. So she done went out here and got her little job, according to her, because she said shit online. I do feel like that if they turn the heat up enough on her, knowing that he done put out some shit on her, some videos, and done share some stuff between the cast, I do think she would testify against his ass. Because what are you going to do? What you gonna do? That's why they didn't want her on the show, because Ariana knows a lot about them per Martell. He run his mouth like a biatch. But see, the dangerous thing about that is, Marceau, even though you're mad and I get it, you can't hang with Martell when he be on the bullshit and be trying to participate in things that he do. But then when he try to throw you out there, then your comeback is to try to say that somebody's a shareable side chick. Because did you share her too is the question. Miss, I never had infidelities in my marriage. Like, let's stop that shit. Like, if you let's be on our usher. If you gonna tell it, then you gotta tell it all. I don't want to hear half a receipt. I want to see all that shit. I want the CVS receipts, because we know them shits keep going. I like them kind of receipts. The CVS receipts, oh, when you print that bitch off, that shit is a mile long. Oh, yeah. I want the CVS receipts on this shit. Don't just tell me some of it. I don't want that shit. I don't get that out of here. I want the CVS receipt of this bullshit. But I do think, like I said, in a plot twist, that Ariana could be gearing up to testify against Martell. Because she already said he's using her, manipulating her, or as Wanda called it, manipulate. That's what Wanda said in her video. Wanda says that Martell is running around here manipulating women. She meant manipulate, but she called it manipulate. Martell manipulates women. And he uses Viagra. And she's not worried about being subpoenaed in this case. I'm sorry, y'all. Yes, that's the game. All right, so let's move on to this last receipt. I'm gonna let y'all go, child, because I done been here for a long time and I'm ready to go. All right, so let's get into this last and final receipt. I told you guys about Martell being spotted in a gay club in Atlanta. All right, there was a conversation had online for a post. All right, shout out to Tea Talk with your girl, because she is definitely in this post as well, telling them, hey, do tell, like, put it out there, because I'm willing to put the shit out there. All right, she was ready to expose his ass too. But let's get into this good old receipt, child. I told y'all Martell was seen at a gay bar, and someone said that they actually had pictures as well. All right, so it says here, let's blow it up. All right, it says here, and then I'm going to release the pictures that I snuck of him in the gay club with my bro. They're talking about Martell, okay? All right. So this person here, they're looking like, what the? Okay. This other person here says, well, now, okay. So this person here says, do tell, there's been rumors about him with other men. Ariana went live and said something of that nature. All right. Shout out to Tea Talk with your girl, because she says, when and where. I'd sure like to help you get those pictures out. So she's trying to convince her to put this shit online so that it can be told. Now this was out. Guess when this receipt came out? Y'all ready for this? This receipt here came out like a good 2 years ago. So this shit been going on. Okay, this didn't just happen yesterday. This came out about 2 years ago that Martell's ass was down there at a gay bar. I told y'all he was hanging out a lot in Atlanta, especially when he was fake dating Sheree. He was hanging out real heavy in Atlanta. And he was real close friends to Sheree's assistant, who was a openly gay male. He would go to these night spots and to these parties with Sheree, but he wouldn't be with Sheree. He would be with Sheree's assistant. He would be hanging with Sheree's assistant. Sheree would be walking around mingling and talking to her friends. Martell would not be with her. That's why a lot of people say this shit is so fucking fake. Because if y'all together, y'all don't show affection. Sheree over here, Martell over here. Notice when Martell invited her to his Urban Belle magazine thing for the photo shoot. Where was Sheree? Sheree was over here. Martell was over there. Like, it was all a cover story. I keep saying men like that, allegedly, they keep beautiful women around them as a cover story. That's why he got Ariana. So he can always go back and say, oh, that's my girl. Now he's claiming her as his girl. He really about to claim her now that these allegations came out. Oh, he really about to claim her now. He is somewhere now cooking together some type of plan as a get back because this shit done hit. You don't think he knows about this shit that's out right now? You don't think Martell done heard this shit? It's all over the blogs. You don't think he done said something to Ariana? You helped kick this shit off, Ariana, because you said first that Martell liked men in a moment of anger when you and him got into it. But now here's a conversation that was on social media. I think it was Instagram to be exact, where this person said they were actually in a club, Okay, because it's another piece to it. But this person said they were actually in a club and they saw him and they snuck pictures of Martell and they knew it to be him. Factual. They knew it was him because he always wearing them tight ass clothes. Okay, so you can't miss it, child. Them same balls was taped up and everything else. That was him in them tight ass Easter pants up in the damn club, twirling around. Okay, in there with damn YMCA playing up in that bitch. But they said that they had pictures of his ass. So that's what it is. That's what it is. Shout out to T-Talk with your girl, child, for being on the good old seat too. All right. But yeah, what y'all think about that? What y'all think about that? Do I think that he is gay? I do not. Do I think that he is bi? In my opinion, I do think he is because he does fool with women. And allegedly, according to Tisha and his baby mama, he like men as well. So I don't know. I mean, ain't he been to jail before? I guess, child. I guess. Okay. I don't know. It could have been one of those you better bite the pillow, I'm coming in dry moments. I don't know. I won't there. I won't hold in the flashlight when the shit went down. Okay. I don't know who was standing behind you when the lights went off. I don't know. But anywho and anyway, that's the show for today. Thank you all for being here. They said what that camel toe. Not what that camel toe do, girl. Not what the camel toe do, girl. I don't want to know. I don't know, girl. But that could have been why Ariana was seen out of that game with you too, Martell, with them bumps around her mouth. Because I did see that too. Because y'all know I don't miss nothing. While she was all in the phone like this and doing all this shit right here. I was like, what's them bumps around your mouth, girl? Oh, now I can see why. Okay, we all know why now, girl. Because if he out there double dipping, girl, ooh, child, you got the peanuts on your mouth, girl. Yes, you do, child. He got the chocolate on his schlong, and you got the peanuts on your lips. But let's get out of here, guys. That's our show for today. They're gonna be mad at my ass for this video, but it is what it is. All right, thank you guys for being here. My mods, thank y'all for doing an awesome job. Bill Wilson, KBR, Tyra, and Scorpio Mist, thank you all for doing such an awesome job. I appreciate you. All right, love you down. Truth TV Podcast, Purple Unicorn, Aries Girl Podcast, Dear Retalk Show, Mess Health ATL, Boss Lady Brand, Girlfriend Chronicles of Kim K, and Love Seeing Her. Those are content creators that are always here supporting the channel, and I appreciate you all. Thank you guys so much for being here. You guys go over and check them out. Check out their content. Hit the like button and support. All right. Also, if you enjoyed the video today, don't forget to like the video, share the video, and also subscribe to the channel. All right. I appreciate you all, and we're going to get out of here. But before we do, I do want to drop my link for my petition because you know that I am doing a petition, all right, to for anti-bullying. All right, for those of you that are down with that, you can go over and sign and also leave a comment as well. All right, love you guys down. Thanks for the Heart Dear Retalk Show. Love you down. All right, let's get out of here. Y'all can twerk on out of here. Enjoy your Tuesday, and until next time, bye.